Oh, oh! Welcome back to the channel, guys. I don't know how well you can hear me, but I'll try to speak up. Today we got 8 drops. All around the world. Probably gonna be doing a bunch of backing up, bunch of waiting, bunch of chaining, unchaining, moving stuff around. It's gonna be a busy day, that's for sure. Ain't no doubt about it. Alright. I'm not 100% sure on where the dunnage all gets laid out, but that's kind of like a rough estimate of how it should be. But we'll adjust when we get to the block. I thought those were 60 footers. They're only 50, so I don't have to be try that. Oh, oh! You're good. Yep. Sometimes when the guys aren't they can't see their forks, so they just go in. And what happened there was basically the edge of his fork caught the block, and since it caught the edge of the block, he picked it up with the load, so that's all. Watch yourself, Kai. You didn't hear me? You didn't hear me? Well, he's carrying that shit over the top, saying, watch yourself. first drop pretty close to where I live, actually. Yesterday was a pretty productive day. I was gonna sit in the house and kind of do nothing, and I decided, after contemplating, because I've been doing a bunch of stuff around the house, and I've been working out, working a little bit more, you know, working lately. I've been tired, and just yesterday I was gonna let the truck maintenance stuff just kind of bypass me and just like let it go. But I've been doing that for, man, look how wide this guy, jeez. Watch the trailer come into my lane. I need not have to swing that wide. Anyways, I've been letting my truck maintenance kind of go, and not like bad, but just, you know, off my regular program that I'm used to. And you know, once you start doing that, one thing after another starts adding up. You get a light out, then some bolts start missing out of something, then you need an oil change, then you need fuel fit. Like, it's a lot that just starts adding up. So anyways, yesterday I was able to grease the truck. I swapped oil filters because I'm running Schaefer's, so I run it out longer than the normal. But I do swap oil filters. I don't leave an oil filter on there. After I swapped the oil filter, I had on my bag kit, the top spring mount cracked, or shock mount. One of the studs out of the shock mount cracked and literally broke off. So I got that in and I reinstalled it, and that was pretty like painless, and I made everything look a little bit better under there and a little more legit. So look at all those old trucks over there. There's 2 359s and a couple internationals. Man, that'd be cool to have a 359, but we don't got the space and we ain't got the time for another project. So anyways, what did I say so far? We did oil filter, grease the truck, shock mount, and then I had bolts missing that I must have not have tightened tight enough in my half fenders. So on my passenger side half fender, I had 2 bolts missing out of the bottom bracket. That's awesome. And then on my deck plate, I had 2 bolts missing out of the rear deck plate, because there's something with like the way this deck plate is mounted. I think the way, like, from the way that the frame twists a little bit when you're taking off, or just whatever, when you're starting out, it like cracks the bolts out of the deck plate. Like, I know my deck plate is ran with 2 long aluminum rails that go all the way from front to back, and then they have like nut zerts in them, and it lays right on top, and then you just thread into the nut zerts. But me personally, I don't feel like that's a great design. I don't know what other guys do, but I feel like I'm always swapping between bolts, and it's just not ideal. So I don't know, man. We'll see what we do long term about the deck plate, but the deck plate's always been like a sore subject for me, because like I don't feel confident about being able to like loosen the bolts ever. Like, it's, I don't know. I want to get some ideas on how to use, or how to mount my deck plate a little better. Anyways, we got a bunch of stuff done. Then I washed the truck, so I feel pretty accomplished, you know, for it being like kind of everything kind of lined out. So like, you know, yesterday being Sunday, usually we go boating on the weekends. and it's been really hot lately. But yesterday surprisingly was like a pretty cool day. I want to say it probably only got up to like high 70s. So I'm glad I took advantage of yesterday. So now next weekend, you know, I can go out, go boating, and not really like feel guilty. You know what I'm saying? So but yeah. Anyways, guys, while we're just cruising here, I got some more merch ideas. Some new t-shirt design ideas. The next one will probably be a little more simpler. And then the one after that, I'm thinking we'll do like my brother's truck and my truck together on the t-shirt. So anyways, I won't bore you guys with this driving stuff. I don't know. Maybe we'll try it. Maybe we'll try it. You guys tell me what you think about, you know, in the comments, what you think about the POV driving stuff. I think it's boring. But, because like when I watch other YouTubers, to be honest, for like trucking stuff, the only other like YouTube channel I watch is like Interstate Made Me. I forget his like actual name, but I only really watch him. Like, I don't have a lot of time to watch YouTube. Like, I do have time to watch YouTube, and I do primarily watch it, but I don't consume myself with trucking content because I truck all day. So like the last thing I want to do is watch you like go bump a dock or sit in traffic. So I don't know, there's not, to be honest, there's not a lot of exciting trucking channels that I'm into. But I like Interstate Made Me because that truck is super cool. And like, you know, I don't know, just like the day-to-day stuff is cool. I think he does a pretty good job all around. See, like, I guess the trucking stuff that I'm into is like, I want to feel like I don't want it to feel too much like a production. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should feel very raw and like, how do I explain it? I don't know. It should just feel organic, you know, and it should feel like real in a way. And I feel like there's a lot of trucking content out there that's just so, I don't know how to explain it. I don't want to offend anybody. So anyways, I don't really watch too much YouTube stuff on trucking, but when I do, it's been Interstate Made Me. So you guys ain't following him, go ahead and follow him. I don't have I'm not in competition with nobody when it comes to this YouTube stuff. I do it at my will and when I'm ready to do it. You know, I'm not really obligated to sit here and make a bunch of content all the time. I'd love to, but that's just not reality. But like I said, I'm not in competition with anybody, and I'm not here hating on anybody, you know, like, oh no, you have a trucking YouTube channel, like I can't shout you out. Like, I don't care about that stuff, man. If you have a good channel, like it should be shouted out, and we should all be like, you know, shouting each other out, because it's such a small group of us that actually have decent channels, you know what I'm trying to say? So anyways, that being said, I'll see you guys in my first drop. Dudes that ain't got no license, ain't got no money, ain't got no car, ain't got shit, be the main ones tearing up somebody's car, man. Yeah, tearing everything up. Oh, I'm sure. for me to make sense of it all, I'll tell you that. All the chances. And you just can't do right. Little higher. Okay. There you go. Let's straight back. Set it down. There you go. I don't see why you would drive when you see a guy getting unloaded like that. Yep. All right, we'll see you next time, man. turn is always fun because there's not enough room for trucks to actually make this turn without taking away that turn lane next to you. So I'm trying to go up and see who yields to me because I can't stop. There you go. Good job, person. All right, well, let me get this drop off and I'll call you later. All right, bye. So these guys only have 2 beams on this edge here. I'll show you guys real quick. So those 2 beams on the edge. So one way to not pull all your chains over and waste a bunch of time, undo the binder, throw the hook all the way over so it doesn't get stuck when they try to pull the beam off. Just like that. So now when he pulls those beams off, it's gonna bring my chains right back to me and basically fall right down on the side of the trailer. So makes it nice and easy. Let's take some pictures. Two. The 2 right there, yep. So watch how the chains fall right back where I want them. we're all chained back down. Second drop done. I love coming over here because it's easy. They unload you right away. But my buddy over here, man, we always get into a long conversation and sets me back a little bit, but that's okay. That is okay. All right, let's get to it. Every time I adjust my clutch, I swear, man, I always like, it takes me like a couple days to get used to it. Looking like a rookie out here. Where's my headset at? Let's get on. Next drop is in Portland, so should be pretty easy to get in and out of there. Their yard's a little tight, so I'll show you guys. Right, and it's not gonna stop either. Yeah. 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 No one. And how things are, it's not as easy to say, hey, let's start dating. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's just more to it, bro. Like, it's like I'm in a different place in life where, like, if we start dating, like, it's not just so cut and dry, like, oh, hey, we're dating now, this is fun. You know what I mean? Fucking green transfer or some shit over here, man. It's not looking like he's getting it in the fucking bay. I think he fucked up. No, bro, just like a bunch of beams. And he's trying to get into their, oh my fucking God. He can't get in the fucking, and he's like an older guy too. Oh, let's see this shit, bro. Oh, this ain't looking good. He does not know how to fucking wheel that thing. Oh man, it is not that hard, bro. Oh my God. Irky jerky, bro. No straps. Oh, dude, he's jackknifing this fucking thing, bro. Oh, man. 3-axle. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. This is how, bro, this is how flatbeds flip over, like you flip your fifth wheel like that, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hang on, man. I gotta watch this shit. He thinks he's gonna make it. You know, like, this is where guys get impatient, and then they start just, they'll just bounce the fucking trailer off the damn door on the, you know what I mean? The fucking, oh God, bro. Not good. Hey, I'm... Alright, guys. I was able to finesse something out of there. I was watching that guy back in there, and I could tell that he has that full load for them. And I went over to one of the guys that usually unloads, and I'm just like, hey man, can I like finesse something real quick? Can you just... I got one tube for you guys. Like, if you don't mind, just what can you do for me, man? Because I'm not trying to wait 2 hours for you guys to unload him and then go to lunch and then come to me, you know? And he's like, oh man, we'll get you taken care of. Man, thank God, because I got a bunch of drops today, and that would have kind of screwed me up. So now we're trying to figure out how to get to this next location, which seems pretty easy. But I don't know if they are gonna need me to either back in off the street or unload me right in their place. I don't know what they want to do, but their stuff is on the driver's side. They have one tube. So with that being said, so with them having one tube, if I go this way, it puts that tube on the outside. Looks like a small, not very busy road. So if I go this way, make a right here, and then make another right, then it would put him on my driver's side. This looks like a wide enough right turn. Not too wide. Let's just go the way the GPS says. And if they have to, let's go the way the GPS is saying. They want me to make a, man, hold on a second, because this right turn right here ain't nice. No, let's go up, and this right turn will be a little better. It's not perfect, but it is a little better. And then come in this way. Let's give that a shot. Let's try that. So we'll go up the road a little bit, and then they'll be on our driver's side. So I've never made a right here in my life, but I'm not gonna go all the way over. I'm gonna take both of these lanes, and then just letting people know I'm making this turn, and then I'll come over just a little bit, and then I'm watching, making sure that they're not creeping up alongside of me, and we should be able to make that turn no problem. And then it looks like we have to make another right here. Looks like plenty of room. Just like that. You want to round your corners. Don't fucking shoot out and dart back. You want to round the corner. That's how you keep your sidewalls nice. Alright, let's see what the hell we got to get into when we get up here. For you new guys, she drove into this place and there's no turnaround, so she in turn has to back off the street to leave. So why wouldn't you just back in there? That'd be the safest option. These guys are gonna unload me on the street, so I'm not gonna record. So. All right, we made it to our 7th drop of the day. I'm getting tired now, man. We're start slowing down and just going through the motions, but they just got to stack a beam and pretty much it. So I want to hurry up and get out of here though. Alright guys, let's give a little recap of the day. We started our day with like 8 drops. 1 through 6 were perfect. Got to my 7th drop and just, I have no patience for going to places that have a lot of employees and a lot of people standing around doing 3 people doing what 1 person can do. It's none of my business, but I have no patience going to places like that and they just look at you and you only have like so much for them. I understand I'm complaining right now, and I understand a lot of you guys get stuck at places for 5 to 10, 24 hours in some places. I get it. But when we are repeat company coming in and out of your establishment, you know, often, you know, we're not bringing you full loads. And you can see on my truck, I didn't even have a full 1 layer. Like, it was like partial. And it's just frustrating that they just will sit there and look at you, you know, and then when the guy comes to unload you, he's too scared to unload you. So I'm not only frustrated at people just looking at you, I'm frustrated at people that are inexperienced. You know, the guy was inexperienced. I'm sorry. I don't want to complain. It ain't that serious. Everything's okay. But it kind of blew my mood, you know, and maybe I'm just irritable right now. It's Monday. I'm tired. I'm a little hungry. You know what I mean? Maybe it's me. You know, I had 8 drops today. I've been in and out of all these little yards, finessing people all day long, because that's what it is. When you got 8 drops, a couple of those places, I mean, it's all about timing. It's when you get there. And when you get there, you have a small window of like, can I get this 1 piece off, or do I have to wait 45 minutes to an hour to get it off, you know? And I was finessing all day. I was sweet talking to everybody. I was doing what I had to do. Get over here to this 7th drop, and he's like, oh man, I don't know where we're gonna put this. I gotta clear some room. You guys have a huge facility. What do you mean, where are you gonna put this? It's like stuff like that I can't handle it. I can't handle it. So it kind of blew the rest of the video. Sorry guys. But you know, we're done. We're done for the day. I got my 8th drop off, and it's textbook, baby. You know what I mean? Who do you think you're dealing with? It's textbook. So anyways, we're gonna get the rest of this. We're already done. We're gonna get home, and I don't know what's planned for the rest of my day, but like I said, I don't know what else I have planned for the rest of the day. I was gonna go to the gym. Maybe I need a nap. I'm getting old. I'm gonna be 29 next month. I'm getting old, man. So maybe I need a nap. I ain't got a haircut. You know, sometimes when you get a little irritable or you feel a type of way, you need a haircut. I don't know. So we'll see you guys in a bit.